Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of the Realms Guardians Challenge. And in today's episode, we are going to be spending some time building on our base. I just felt like we haven't really spent too much time in our base really. We've kind of just been going out there, doing some adventuring, building some other things, but we haven't really spent a lot of time making this base into like a home. We have a house, but it doesn't really feel like a home. So I kind of want to spend some time in today's episode kind of doing some kind of housekeeping things and kind of really making this base into like a proper space for us to kind of live in and grow in and kind of, you know, just make this house a home. That's what this episode is going to be. We're just gonna be doing a lot of building around our base, making it safer, making it a bit more pretty, and you know, a bit more like lived in, and you know, all that stuff, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I already gathered a lot of things. Yep, I spent some time gathering a bunch of resources and materials that we're gonna be needing to build a couple things in our base. So yeah, let's just get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is actually that island over there. I've kind of left it to I said that I was going to like make the island a bit less floating, a bit less out of place in a few episodes back, but I kind of just forgot about it. But in today's episode, you know, this whole episode is just us going to be building in our bases. So let's go ahead and do that. So I did, yep, as you can see, my inventory is a bit full. Our inventory is filled. I don't like, there's a couple things in here that I don't really need, but whatever. What we do need are endstone. I did go back to the end and gather some endstone to make this island a bit better. I do plan on building like a nether portal system to get to and from the end portal a bit easier, but that's not going to be in this episode, because in this episode we're going to be strictly staying here, staying put in our base. So yeah, let's just get started and make this a bit less floating. I mean, 3 stacks could be enough. Okay, let's just see. Let's see. I do want to like build kind of dirt, just like that, just to kind of get an idea to build off of. Build off like this, make this whole kind of island a bit less like floating and out of place, because it kind of just looks like a floating raft, which not really the look that I want to be going for. I don't have respiration on my helmet. I do have mending. Oh, I did finally put mending on all of my diamond stuff. Diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, even my iron shovel has mending. But yeah, I just need to spend some time down in the spider experience farm to fully mend my stuff, especially my pickaxe. My pickaxe is not looking the greatest. Okay, we're not doing that great of a job. Hold on. I just want to like build this down a bit to like, oop, there's some weird noises. Okay, building on water is pretty hard. I want it to look like one of the end islands, just like randomly spawned out here in the overworld. Building underwater is hard. I need to get like respiration or like aqua affinity on my helmet to make this a bit easier, because I do plan on building other like islands for the other bosses that we're going to be fighting. Oh, okay, I'm just placing random blocks now. Hold on, let's see what this looks like from here. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look too horrible. I feel like we might need to like maybe break a few blocks here on top to make it like less square shaped, like squared off. Not really the best with terraforming, honestly. I mean, I'm not really the best at building, but terraforming, like, it takes... Oh, actually, this side looks good. Let's swim around. Let's see. Honestly, it's kind of just like we're just like placing and breaking until it looks like correct. We want it to look good from like at least the side where it's facing my house. Okay, I don't know. Wait. I'm trying my best here, guys. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look that bad. I think it's. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't want to break my crops. I feel like this is the best that we're gonna be able to achieve here, honestly. Okay, I feel like the more I mess with it, the more it's not gonna look right. Maybe I needed to watch a video, because I did just like... I did just make that up as I go. You know what? I feel like that's the best that we can do right now. Maybe I'll fix it off camera, but we have other things that we need to build. So I feel like we should move on from that. Okay, the next thing that I want to build is a wall that goes around the base. So I did go ahead and gather a bunch of wood, and I also went ahead and cleared a bunch of space over here to kind of know like where my base is going to be. So I want to start off the wall over here. So I don't want it to just be like a normal like wall that surrounds my base. I kind of want it to be more like a shrub. Is that the right word? like shrubbery, like a bush, like a wall that's like made out of like shrubs. That's what I want to kind of make the wall feel alive, you know, with like leaves and like wood, like yeah. So like that's the vibes. That's what I'm trying to go for. So I feel like let's first just like outline like the wall itself. So, and we're just gonna build this all the way here. And I actually might leave this part open so that we can get in and out. So this will be like the entrance to our base. And then I just want to go around here. Stables, which actually we're gonna be building a new stable over there to put our horse in, because this area here I actually want to put sheep in this area, because we're going to be needing sheep for a couple things. I do want to try and get some netherite and make some netherite armor. So you can one of the ways that you can mine for netherite that's a bit more efficient is using things like TNT, or what I want to do is actually use beds, because I feel like they're a bit more renewable than TNT. So that's gonna be like the plan. So I want to get some sheep there, and also for the deep dark we need to make some carpets, or is it just like full blocks of wool? But we're gonna need that in order to safely explore the deep dark without, you know, summoning a warden. So, you know, we're gonna be needing those things. So that is the wall kind of surrounded. I don't think I'll need the wall to extend. Actually, maybe I do need the walls to extend like here, to kind of just close this off a bit more. So yeah, we'll have the wall here like this, but I do want this front part to be open. Let's do the same thing on this side as well. This boom 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 boom. I do have like well, okay, I was gonna say I did have a lot of wood to kind of use, but apparently I don't. So okay, there. So honestly, this area is gonna be part of our base. So if you guys have any suggestions of what I should put over here, put it down in the comments below. But we're gonna mainly focus on this part that I cleared out. I do have a plan, but let's finish this wall up first. So I did get a bunch of oak leaves to build this wall up. So I feel like maybe 2 up is a nice height. So we're just gonna be going around and building this up. I think I have enough leaves. I literally have like multiple stacks. So I feel like this will be enough to kind of create a nice and safe barrier around our base. And last block. Boom. Okay. So, ow. Okay, oops. We have fully built out a nice protective shrub bush leafy wall to hopefully keep out like any mobs. Let's actually build this wall up just to match that 3 high shrub. But there. So we've effectively enclosed our base with a nice protective barrier. Since it's nighttime, let's actually do another thing that I said that I was gonna do off camera but just completely forgot about. Which is moving these bees. So I have Silk Touch on my diamond axe. So I think all of them are in their hives now. So breaking them. Yep. Total bee location. We're gonna relocate these bees. Yep, 3 out of 3 bees. They shouldn't be mad. Oh, they don't stack. I don't need these leaves anymore. Oops, hold on. Yeah, don't need the leaves. And don't need the dirt. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay, then let's go sleep. Let me talk about like what I'm planning for that space up there that we just created. So up here, I want to create over here stables for our horse, Mr. Swift, over here in this area. And then in the central area, I actually want to create like a little seating area with a fountain and stuff like that. Kind of like, honestly, kind of making this place kind of like a park almost. And then probably like here-ish, I want to make this into like a farm moment, just because like that little area over this little area over here is not really cutting it with producing an adequate amount of food. So over up here, I do want to kind of make this into like a farm area. So first things first, I actually want to grab water. We're gonna use this to kind of clear out the flowers and grass up here. We're gonna replant the flowers, but just to kind of give us like a nice clean base to kind of work off of. This is just a teensy bit necessary. Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is make paths to kind of plan out. I should do some terraforming to kind of flatten this land out a bit. Not too much. I still want like there to be like a hill, but like maybe not as dramatic. Like I want to flatten this out here, and make some fences to kind of mark out like the farm area. Oh, looks like the water came down over here. Yeah, let's start off with making a path that goes up. So we have this path that goes up, but I also want to like create a path that goes up here. Oh, and I also need dirt. Do I have any extra dirt in my chest? Close up this hole here, and also here as well. Bit of terraforming. let's get back to doing our paths. This top part I want to be the little fountain area, and then leading here will be the stables, and then on this side I want there to be farms, and I want the farm to kind of encompass like here and also like cascade down here as well, probably like fenced off like here, using this birch tree as like a landmark maybe. Okay, how about let's make some fences to kind of mark out where I want the farms to be. Let's just craft as much as we can. 36. Do you have any other fences in here that I could use? No. Okay. I like how like when it rains, like the screen kind of goes a bit gray. Like I don't think it did that before, so I feel like it probably part of like the update that just dropped with the happy gas and stuff. Don't have vivid visuals yet, but we do have, you know, this nice kind of moody effect that happens when it rains. So I feel like this is a suitable amount of area for a farm. Need more fences, so let me just go craft that real quick. There, boom, 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 boom. Okay, that was enough. Lovely. So this will be like our little like farm area where we grow crops, mainly potatoes, but also like wheat as well, so that we can use them to breed our animals. But so yeah, so this will be the farm area, and then over here will be like the stable area, and then this part here, nice circular path, like this marked out area here will be like where the fountain and like seating area and chairs will be, and then we'll like put flowers and trees as well. So I feel like that's a nice layout, but let's also make a path to our tree farm, and then make a path going here leading to the entrance. Here we'll like put some trees and more flowers, seating area, stable, farm. I feel like that's a good nice layout. Okay, let's go sleep so then we can work not with the rain. Let's see, what's the first thing that I want to work on? Honestly, I kind of want to work on the path first, kind of making this a bit more uniform maybe. Yeah, let's just like make this path a bit more like less random but more official. Place one of the bees here. I want one of the bees will be here in the cherry tree. One of the bees will be here, surrounded by more trees and flowers, and then I feel like I should put one of the bees here to pollinate our crops, and we'll place flowers here so that they have a lot of like flowers to go and pick from, so that when they go back to their hives with the pollen, it'll drop on our crops and speed up their growing process. So that's the path done. The next thing I'm going to work on is actually the stable. I feel like we should like maybe here and here. Then we're going to build it like this, like that. Okay, so that's the blueprint of our stable. Fences here surrounding, and then we'll have gates here, 3 gates, and then fence posts going up there, and then we'll make like a slanted roof kind of situation. I think we can now turn all of our logs into planks. Fence, 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 fence. Ooh, and we also need to make fence gates. And then how tall? Let's do 5 up on this one, on this side. Oh, can I not place fences like that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think 3 up over here is good enough. And then, yeah, we'll make the roof slanted here. And then continue that roof. Same height on this side. Okay, so we need more wood. It's summertime here where I live right now. And it is a bit hot. I don't have the AC turned on because I don't want it messing up the audio. The past couple videos that I have recorded, the audio, I do have the AC on, and the audio is not to the standard that I would like it to be. So I'm trying to film without the AC on, but it is proving a bit harder than I thought. I'm kind of sweating here. I do have a fan next to me, but I also don't want to turn it on because like it'll mess up the audio, but maybe I'll turn it on later. Yeah, 2 up. Yeah, we have our slabs. This one here. And like that's a nice slanted roof design. Let's go make some more slabs to finish it off. I mean, while we're at it, we should probably like just place a couple saplings here and let them grow naturally. Let's place our oak fence gates here. Like that. Is there a way can I place this like up? No. Okay, I don't know how you do that. Where like you place like one of them is like slightly up, but that's fine. Let's go finish this off. This, like so. There we go. And then we'll craft some hay bales and put water in there so that I have some food. Hay bales on this side, like this. And then we'll place barrel here. There we go. Nice little cute stable area. Okay, let's go. Mr. Swift is actually a pretty fast horse, so, you know, the name doesn't lie. Here is your new home. Cute! You have grass to eat, water, hay bales, and then... Wait, hopefully you don't escape. Oh, I don't think you can escape. Wait, that sounds kind of morbid. The next thing I want to work on is the farm. So, let's just break... My shovel's gonna break, so I don't want to use it. But let's just break some this to kind of put water in. Okay, that over here too. Let's go and grab our water buckets because I do have multiple. Boom, boom, boom. So there should be enough water that all of this would be when we till the ground, all of it should be nice and moist and ready for some crops. I do have a wooden hoe, but I feel like we need to maybe make a stone one because I feel like this wooden hoe is not going to till all that land. Nice and tilled. Then we'll just wait that off to soak up. Let's actually make some trapdoors with some... I want to make birch trapdoors, actually. The reason why I want these here is because I don't want the bees to accidentally drown in them, so we're going to be placing these trapdoors here so that doesn't happen. Crops to plant there, so I mainly want to grow potatoes, but wheat is also something that I would like to grow. There's carrots in here, I think. Okay, not as many carrots as I thought there would be. We'll just harvest them from here. I also don't want to leave this unplanted, but this is gonna be our new source of food. I just want potatoes. then this second compartment here, we'll do wheat. And then just for a little bit of variety, this last tier here is gonna be carrots. The next thing we're gonna build is this part right here. I wonder actually if I want to make like a waterfall feature here in the back. Waterfall feature here maybe? That goes down here to like the ground. That actually looks not that bad. Then let's grab some water and see if this works. Hopefully this looks good. It looks good now. I know I said I'm not that good at terraforming, but like this little like rock feature kind of looks good, not gonna lie. Ooh. Wait, the way the water flows down it is really nice. There we go. This is a nice little feature, and then we can put like seats here. Stuff away. Good. Let's go to sleep. Because mobs. We also need to like. I'm gonna build some little like lanterns, like little lampposts as well to kind of light the place up. But this little feature over here looks really nice. And then let's go make some seating. And then we have like a nice like little like seating area, like little park area here, and then we'll place like flowers here as well. Ooh, this is a nice little place that we have. Yes. Ooh, okay. Next thing I want to do is, you know what? Yeah, let's make those lanterns. Okay, only had enough for 1. 7. Let's make 10. Oh, that would be enough. Okay, again, the base, and one here. Place one here. Place one here. So these are going to be marking out where these little lampposts are going to be facing. Not facing, but where they're going to be to light up this place. While we're here, I do want to put torches here. 1, 2, 3. Doom. And then lamppost. There we go. Nice little cute little lamp. Actually maybe... Oh. Okay. Do one more fence post. And then this. There, that looks nicer. Oh, whoa, that's a big tree. There we go. Okay. Now our place is nice and illuminated. I feel like the only thing left to do now is to decorate with a bunch of flowers. So, okay. Obviously we had the flowers that we broke, so we're definitely going to use these. But I also want to grab more flowers, more varieties of flowers. Or some bone meal as well, because I do want to not just take the flowers, but I also want to regrow them as well. Daisies won't hurt, so let's grab a few of these. Let's bone meal the ground. Hopefully get more daisies, yep. Orange tulips are also nice. So we'll grab some of these. And bone meal the ground as well to get more. Ooh, dandelions. I also grabbed that. Red tulips as well. Let's grab some of these. I wish that in Java Edition, you can just bone meal the flowers and get the flowers, like, renew them that way, but that only works in Bedrock Edition, unfortunately, so we have to go and collect these flowers manually, which is not too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some of these pieces, which actually we can just do this. There we go. Need more. Alliums. And an egg. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, lots of alliums. Hello, chicken. Rose bushes. I definitely need some of these. And also some lilacs. Oop, looks like I'm full. Thank you. I want these lily of the valleys. These are nice. What can we get rid of? Dirt. Oh, and you can get white dye from these. That's useful to know. Oh, that's all of my bone meal, unfortunately. I think that's most of the flowers that you can get here in the flower forest. I do want to go. I swear I had more bones. Let me see. Because I do want to get some blue cornflowers because I feel like that's a color that we lack. Blue. We're gonna get a bunch of bones. Probably the next episode because I feel like we're ready to go ahead and face the next boss, which is the Wither. So let me look at my itinerary actually to see what the next episode is gonna be. But pretty soon we're gonna be fighting the Wither. So we're gonna need some Wither skeleton skulls. So I'm gonna dedicate a whole episode to gathering those because they're pretty rare. So, but we do have looting 3 on our sword, so shouldn't be too hard to find. So if I can find a place that has, oh, up there I can see them. Blue cornflower. The rain is making my game lag, which is making it hard to make these very simple jumps, but it's fine. Yes! Okay, I do want some of these wildflowers as well. These cornflowers. Give me some of these. Let's go and place these down. And then we'll place our bees down, and then that's gonna be the end of this episode. I've been filming for a long time. So you guys won't have to sit through all of that stuff, but you'll just get a highlight of all the things that we built and stuff like that. Bit more of a chill episode this episode. But definitely the next episode, we're probably gonna be going back to the end, not to the end, to the Nether, and back to the fortress. So that'll be a bit more intense. You know, last episode was intense because we went to the trial chambers. This episode is a bit more chilled out. But yeah, in the next episode, yeah, it's gonna be a bit more exciting, I feel. We'll start with the white tulips because we have the most of them. So we'll start here, and then we'll just place them all over. And then let's go with our pink tulips. Just placing them around randomly. Get a nice spread of them here. Got some orange tulips. We're gonna place around here. Some red tulips as well. Some dandelions. There we go. Some oxide daisies as well. Lily of the Valley. I definitely want these placed here. And then cornflower. And then alliums. And then we have these ones. Ooh, and we also have our wildflowers. Let's see where we can place these. Every inch covered with some type of flower. I'm just like literally holding down my mouse button so that I can just place, oh, wrong flower. Place these around. And then for these taller ones, I don't know, we'll place them. Actually, I actually probably want to, yeah, let's go and break some of these. And then we'll place these ones somewhere else. I want some of these cornflowers to be on this side, so place these peonies around like so. Lilac. Just placing every single piece here. And look at all these flowers. It's so pretty here now. Wow. And then we have a little place to sit and listen to the water while it's raining. Okay, let's go to sleep so that we can see this in the daytime. And also place our bees. So, we have a nice little place. This, one of the bee nests here. Probably there. Right here. There we go. And then they have access to all these flowers just right over here. Cute. And look, they're already out and like gathering pollen and stuff. I'm just like, all of these flowers here are making me so happy. Oh my goodness. This is such a nice place. Look, bees are already out. They're buzzing. They're pollinating. We have a little park here. Stables. Cute. Okay, hold on. Let me do like a proper tour. We'll put sheep in here. I'll put sheep in here off camera. But we have our little animal pen here with cow. And then over here we're gonna put sheep. And then when you walk up here, the floral smell, the smell of all the flowers here just wafting, are just, you know, filling the air, and you can smell this part already. But over here we have our little tree. Oh, and our bees are already out. And they're dancing. Dancing bees. Yeah. Yeah, we have our bees here in our cherry blossom tree, in our tree farm. And then we have our farm over here, where we're growing potatoes up here, wheat, and then carrots on the bottom tier. And then we have this little forest, little part over here, little forest preserve, with all these flowers and stuff. There's flowers everywhere, but this is like where most of them are. And then we have our little stable for our horse, Mr. Swift, with hay bales and water and stuff like that. And, you know, I feel like he's also enjoying all the flowers here as well. Speaking of enjoying, we have this little spot here where we can sit down and, you know, take in all the flowers, you know, go over here and smell the roses and listen to the nice, calm, floating water. And yeah, so this is our base. Pretty refurbished, pretty built up. I would say that this feels like home. Hello, come to enjoy this little park, this lovely base here. Oh, don't trample the plants though. Don't do that. Actually, like, what do you have? You have baked potatoes, which we already have that. Ooh, blue orchid flower. We don't have that. I don't know where like a swamp is, so maybe actually we'll buy this. Do I have any emeralds on me? I'm pretty sure he was attracted here by the sweet smells of flowers and the flowing water here. So, you know, come and enjoy, you know, take your time, smell the flowers, you know, come sit here and have a relaxing time here. We already have our first visitor. Come here and enjoy our base. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna buy something. Oh, I can't go up here for some reason. Oh, hold on. Yeah, blue orchids. Give me all of them. Okay. We got 8 blue orchids. Thank you for your service and thank you for coming by and visiting. Thank you. Oh, hey, your camel's not gonna... Okay, there you go. Thank you, bye. We can probably replace some of these. This. Oh, the bee's following us because we got flowers. The sound of the bees when they follow you around is so funny. Like, they sound so, like, determined. And so, like, it's just a slow humming sound. It's very cute. Yeah, oh, this turned out really, really cool. And really, really pretty. I love this place. I love my base now. I mean, I loved it before, don't get me wrong. But this just adds a whole nother layer of, like, look at all these flowers, the bees flying around. Finally, like, I've relocated them. This little forest area here, the little waterfall fountain situation, this little farm area, our tree farm with the bees here as well. This has turned my base from like a regular old, like, you know, base to like a very beautiful, pretty, gorgeous, you know, like, oh, look at this. Look at all the flowers. I'm just like the flowers. I love the flowers. This is so nice. I love this. Hold on, let me take like a photo. Hold on. I mean, like, that doesn't even capture like the full extent of our base. Let me like, can I like, there we go. Hold on. Move back a little bit. There we go. Look at this. A full base upgrade from a little tiny base that just has like a house and like a cows and horse stable, like whatever, to this like gorgeous like garden botanical base, like forest preserve with the bees and like it's just like nature. This is nature's base. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the process, enjoyed the building, enjoyed the decoration, enjoyed the flowers. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications to find out when I post a new video, and goodbye!